First full day in pads, is that kind of how you expected it to go?
Yeah, I thought our guys, shoulder pads are close, so I thought our guys were soft on last Saturday, and we talked about it. And I think today they showed up with a little bit of spirit about themselves to be physical, and it showed up a little bit more. Question is, it's easy to do it one day. Like, great, one day. Can we do it the next 10?
Are you happy with the second week of going into it?
I was happy with how the guys practiced today. I thought, Saturday was first day in pads, like I said, a little bit soft. I think today they responded, and there was some intensity and some physicalness about themselves. That's what football takes to win. It's physicality.
The intensity, got a little more chippy as well, too.
I couldn't hear you.
Things got a little chippy as well, too. You like seeing that?
Yeah, it should get chippy. Once again, are you under control of yourself, right? If it's chippy because you run somebody over or you make a tackle, right? The person who's going to get chippy is the person who got run over. So if you're in control of yourself to understand, if I get beat, shut up and get back, right? We won't get penalties. The guy who actually makes the great play very rarely gets the chippy penalty. It's the guy who's frustrated with the great play. So if we can learn to control the frustration, right, and celebrate correctly and be excited when we make good plays, we won't get those penalties.
How do you feel like guys are handling pushing them to be more intense, physical, from body language or what they're saying?
Yeah, I think they know it's what it takes to win. I think they know they need that. And I think that's the best part about the guys right now in the team is they know that this is what is needed in order to get to where everybody wants to go.
Kenny, how about holding everybody accountable? I heard you mention something to coaches too. Like, you think guys appreciate that, you calling out them and
we're in this together. Like I tell the guys all the time, we're all in this together. Every coach, every player, every equipment manager, right, every trainer, this is us. This is our team, right? We all have a major part in making it go. If we don't have equipment managers out here, we won't get the ball spotted. If we don't have trainers, our guys will get dehydrated. Like, everything matters. So if we're not getting a signal in, right, our players need to know that that's not their fault. Everybody just wants to blame players all the time. No, it is a whole program's job, right, to take the next step.
Kenny, when you were hired, you called this your dream job. Have you ever looked around these past few practices, just been like, wow, I can't believe I'm actually here?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. When I'm in it, it's just football again, though. That's the crazy part, is when I'm actually in it, I don't even feel where I'm at. I'm just coaching football. So that's I haven't really when I'm on the field. Now when I get off the field, right, and I see people I coached high school with 9 years ago that live in Illinois and they're back for work and they're out of practice, that's the stuff where it's like, whoa, this is pretty cool, right? But not when I'm actually on the field and coaching. It's just what I do.
What's your sense of the roster at this point? Like, there's so many new guys that are new to the team. Obviously, everybody's new to you. So how do you feel about it?
I think we got good skill. I think we're flying around out there. I think up front, we got to show that we got to practice more physical like we did today, and we showed it. Right? I think we got to be more physical there, and it happened today. So I think as we progress, right, into some of these more live periods where guys can actually get going a little bit, we'll see a little bit more of what we are up front. This is the first day in full pads, so I don't want to jump to really conclusions there. But I do know I think we're a pretty fast football team.
How do you feel the install's gone so far, too? I know you said you wanted to run more plays and not miss plays and stuff, but how do you feel it's gone so far?
Yeah, we've installed a lot. We've thrown a lot at these guys to make them think and to make them, want it. If you don't prepare on your own, you have no chance. And that's really what we're looking for, is what guys know that if they come out here without studying at home, that they have no chance, and really see which guys, and the guys who don't, expose themselves. The guys that want it, rise up.
It's early and a long way to go, of course, but how pleased are you with the team and the progress they've made so far during spring ball? Do you feel like they're behind the ball, right, where you envisioned them to be, and maybe a little bit ahead of schedule? What are your thoughts on that?
I think the guys want it. That's the one thing. I've taken over, this is the fourth place now, 2 first-time head coaches, and the thing that's unique about these guys is they want it. Like, they show up every day and they want to be coached. They're begging for it. Like, you push them to go harder, and they try to do what you say. And there's not many, 18 to 22-year-olds right now that try to listen and get better every day. I think we have a team and a group of leaders who actually are trying to get better every day, and that's all you can ask for.
Okay, does it feel normal and natural running practices as a head coach?
Yeah, it's football. It's football. Like, it's really not that hard, guys. Like people make it sound really hard. All the other stuff when I go back in the building, that's the hard part. This is the easy part. Like this is football.
The transfers of Scannabo from Sacramento State, Gilroy, Rashad at the newcomers. I know it's early, but what have you seen from them and what do you think they're at?
Yeah, they're hungry now. Like those guys, they come here and they've eaten our meal room and they're like, holy cow, right? And they show up every day and they're like, oh my gosh, they have all my gear laid out for me. It's one of those deals that they're so humbled by where they've been, and on top of that, they're talented, that those guys come up and get extra work more than anybody just because they're happy and blessed to be here. They understand the privilege it is to be here at Arizona State.
And your receiver core, are you pretty happy with them so far?
Yeah, they're flying around. I think we're deep. I think we got a lot of guys who can make an impact at the wideout core. Same with tight ends. I think, you know, when you talk about our wideouts and tight ends positions, those are two really, really talented positions for us.